her baby. Where the hell is your empathy? Very sad when you think about it. We don't need to drink cow's milk, but I am happy to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. If you'd like to read a card and help to teach the class, this is what a card looks like. Essentially, you read it and then you have access to me to be able to ask me anything or basically teach any other vegan facts that you know of. So think about the vegan facts that you already know. What have you already learned about when you follow this channel? Think about it. Do you remember the definition of veganism? Do you remember that veganism means that you don't hurt animals by not exploiting them, so you don't steal anything from animals? It's really the best way to explain it to somebody, I find. If somebody says, what is veganism? Well, you say it's not a diet. You say veganism is an ethical stance, a moral stance against the exploitation of animals. So you just don't believe in stealing from them. You don't steal their milk, their eggs, their freedom, their family members, or their lives. It's pretty simple when you think about it. Okay, let me just check something here, guys. Thanks for coming in, guys, on YouTube over here. Somebody is here saying, I love you so much. Hey, Aubrey, yeah, thank you. Big heart for you, Aubrey. Thanks so much. By the way, it is 6:30 in the morning here in Italy. What time is it where you guys are? And where are you in the world? Get to know each other in the comments. It's a great way to sort of realize that we're not the center of the universe. I like that. I like sort of knowing where everybody's from. So yeah, the sun is coming out here. It is a sunny, beautiful day in Italy. And let me know about you guys. Let's see. What are you guys writing? Oh, somebody says they're an atheist. Cool. Somebody just subscribed. Thank you for following me. Thanks. Let's see, somebody wrote, please let me read a card. Yeah, you can read a card. You just have to put some decorations on the screen, and then TikTok arranges it and puts you in a certain order to be able to read. Yeah, it's just a kind of a different system, whereas over here on YouTube, you guys can write. When it's not too fast, I can read things, but otherwise it sometimes goes too fast, so you put a super chat on the screen. Hey! Thank you, hey, for being here from Florida. Got Eddie from Florida. Hi, Eddie. Thanks for coming in. Somebody's saying that it's their birthday. Well, happy birthday. But remember, this isn't about you. Remember, none of us know you. We've never seen you. This is about the animal victims that are in your stomach right now. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. What else is somebody saying here? Somebody says they are from Tandouay. No, person's name is Tandouay and just followed. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Nickname, thank you for sharing the live. Appreciate that. What else do we have here? You're from Little St. James. I don't know where that is. He says they're from the Gold Coast. Guys, remember that people are from all over the world. Somebody might not know what the Gold Coast is. They don't necessarily know where that is. Hey, thank you so much for the little bear. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and the little dance from the bear. That is something that's really cute. Guys, we're going to tap on the screen when we see nice things, okay? All right, let's go over here, and we're just going to go to the first person right here. Who is this person? Jay Flamboy. Hi, welcome to the live stream over here. Let me just make sure my volume is up. Hey, where are you in the world?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm in the United States.
All right, which state are you in, and what time is it?
Ohio, and it's currently 12:29 a.m. EST.
Okay. Tell everyone what EST stands for.
Eastern Standard Time.
Good. All right. You know, because you have to remember, sometimes there's kids here who are 10 years old and they might not know. And, you know, there's a lot of people watching. Okay. So would you like to read a card?
Of course.
Okay. So today we are on card number 38. Oh, is it 38? Wait a second. Oh, no, wait, 36. Sorry, 36. Here we go.
Random vegan fact. It's sad that we all ate the animals' ancestors, their moms, dads, grandparents, and great-grandparents never did a single thing wrong to us ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad knowing we hurt them, but we can still save their descendants, their babies, if we become vegan from now on.
Thank you. You did that very well. I can feel it in your voice that you care about the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know it takes 100 clicks to become vegan? This is my theory, that it takes 100 little moments where you read a card like this, or you read the necklace, or you go to the food store and you see the dead bodies, like all these little things that make you have clicks in your mind till you have 100 of them, and then you become vegan. Did you know that?
No.
A lot of people say that's true because, you're not going to just become vegan just from watching one live stream, because you really have to see some of the footage and you really have to get it into your brain that you're going to be completely healthy as a vegan. Did you know that?
No.
Well, you can be completely healthy. You just have to eat the right foods. Like if you're just eating chips and you're just drinking Coke all the time, well, you're not going to be healthy even as a vegan, right? But if you eat whole foods, like, do you know what a whole food is?
Like vegetables?
Yeah.
Like healthy food?
Yeah, all vegetables is just a whole food. Like one, you hold it in your hand and it's whole, like a banana, right? That's a whole food. If you have, can you think of other whole foods? Guys, in the comments, write down the different whole foods. Think about the grocery store. Think about
lettuce.
Think about this lettuce. Very good. Yes. What else can you think of? Let's read the comments. Actually, if you read your side, I'll read my side. Guys, can you name some whole foods that are vegan? Can you name some? Somebody wrote here ham, which is not a whole food, unfortunately. So I'm going to put you in a timeout for 30 minutes because that was really kind of mean, right? We're here to teach facts. And I know that you think you're being funny, but these are animals' lives we're talking about. Okay, so we're going to tell the truth. The comment section is a place like a chalkboard to write the things that are true and to show that you're a caring person. Otherwise, you're just going to just leave. If you don't want to be here, if you don't want to learn about how to be kind, if you really don't give a shit about anyone or animals at all, then just leave. This is definitely not the place for you. We can't make you kind. We can't make you have compassion. We can't stop you. If you are hurting animals, we can't see it. We don't know what the fuck you're doing. And we know that there are people who are extremely evil. The vast majority of you here would hate those evil people. The thing is that most of you don't yet realize how hard it is on the animals when you eat them, and you just don't realize what they go through. So we know there's no right way to do the wrong thing, so we're going to protect all animals. Guys, thanks for tapping on the screen. Look at this, my friend. You already have 7.3 thousand likes. Do you see any other people are writing some broccoli? Very good. You wrote broccoli over here on TikTok. We're looking for whole foods. Oh, I have a super chat here from Owen. Hey, I just caught it, Owen, because the chat, I just happened to be staring at it so I could grab it. But often if the chats are blue or turquoise, I might miss them. So let me see this one. What are your thoughts on cockroaches and mosquito? Well, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean, my thoughts? You're going to have to be more explicit about that, okay? You're going to have to write a more detailed question. I don't know what you
I have
mean.
a question.
Yeah?
Are McDonald's chicken nuggets vegan?
No?
Oh.
No. Pretty much nothing at McDonald's is vegan.
What about French fries?
I'm not quite sure about that. I don't know if some of them are cooked in some oil that might have animal fat, but how about you do a little research and let us know? That would be super helpful, actually. Just go and Google it and say, are McDonald's fries vegan? And come back, all right, and tell everyone. Thanks a lot for coming, though. You really did a great job reading the card. Let's go to the next person here. Oh, guys, thank you for subscribing. I see some of you subscribing. If you subscribe right now, I'm going to try to read your names out loud. Just 1 second.
Hey, hello.
Oh, hi. Sorry, but you have to be over 18 and you have to be alone. And I just heard some screaming in the background.
Okay. No, that's my friend. He's
Yeah, I know, sweetie. Thank you. I really appreciate you coming in, but you have to be over 18, right? And you have to be in a room by yourself. So you can, guys, if you're surrounded by people, when you come on, you have to like run to the bathroom, lock the door, just be somewhere really quiet, okay? Or your bedroom or whatever. You can't be surrounded by your friends. Okay? When you come to a classroom, you don't just bring your entourage with you, all these kids around you, you just come by yourself, right? Okay. Okay, thank you everybody for being here. Also, thank you, Tommy, for being here. Hey, a bunch of you guys just subscribed. Thanks so much for that. Let me see. If you want to go to be the next person at the top of the list, put a decoration on the screen, like a teddy bear at the bottom. No, rodeo hats don't work, guys. No rodeo hats on my head. No, we don't support the rodeo industry here at all. We don't support anyone who hurts animals. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you're hurting them. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you pay someone to kidnap a baby cow from his crying mother and kill him so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Where the hell is your empathy? Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you're paying for violence. Guys on YouTube, let me see what you guys are writing. Thank you for the letter L. Keep spamming the letter L for love of the live stream. If you have a specific question, it's not going too fast. I might be able to catch it. Thank you very much for the people who are putting these decorations. Somebody, Tatum just wrote, eat tofu, not animals. Thank you guys on TikTok for that decoration. I'm going to pin your message. Thank you, Tatum. Guys, imitate Tatum and put some vegan decor on here. That is what you guys have called it, and I think it's wonderful. Spam all the different vegan foods. If you are, what is this person right? Do you like God? Well, no, I definitely don't like God. God is not helping the animals. Vegans are helping the animals. God is not doing anything. Would you like to give me an example? Who here can give me an example of how is God helping the animals on factory farms right now? They were kidnapped from their families. Vegans are trying to help them because they're trying to stop people from eating them by giving them the information. Vegans are helping animals because they're on social media all the time, reminding people that animals feel pain. God is doing fuck all. God is doing nothing to help the billions of animals who are suffering on factory farms, who are being hung upside down right now, having their throats slit, with blood falling on the floor, with their friends standing by, watching this horror show and knowing that they are next. Cows did nothing wrong to us ever. They are innocent. They are calm. They are very kind. If you ever see cows, they're just like giant puppies. They just want to live. They want to play. They want to be free. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you're paying for violence. Thank you for being kind in the comments, guys. This is great. Thank you. Somebody says, why are you crying? Well, I'm not crying, but I definitely cry often about this. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you pay someone to kidnap a baby cow from his crying mother and kill him so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Thank you for tapping on the screen. Where the hell is your empathy? Do you have empathy? Do you actually care that they're suffering? I do. I don't want any animals to suffer. Not cats or cows. None. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you pay someone to kidnap a baby cow from his crying mother and kill him so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Where the hell having empathy for the animals. Let me read some of your names out loud. And I want to thank you for subscribing to the channel. Let's come and speak to me. You can. You will be next. Who do we have here? Anthony shared the live. Thanks, Anthony. Thank you to Tabitha. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Andrew, for following. Thank you, Cody, for being here. Thank you, Holden. Thank you guys so much for helping me to save the animal by subscribing to the channel. That's why I'm trying to read as many of your names as possible. Somebody says cows wouldn't be here without God. And do you think cows are happy to be alive? When you torture them, when you steal their babies, when you kill them at just a fraction of their lifetime, God is evil. God is not kind. God has done nothing to help the animals and continues to do nothing. God, in fact, is trying to kill all of us. Look at the evidence. Earthquakes, floods, tsunamis, COVID, cancer. What is God doing to help the billions of people on this planet? Nothing. What is God doing to help the billions of animals on this planet? Nothing. If vegans were in charge, we would have designed the planet in a much kinder way. I have a super chat over here. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to get to the next person on the list here. If you want to jump to the top of the list and be the next person to speak to me about this, I'm totally open. If you can convince me and tell me one thing that God is doing right now to help the animals, I would be extremely happy. I would love to believe in a kind God, but I have no evidence of that. God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, or he never existed at all. I would love you to convince me that I'm wrong. Nobody has yet done so. You can be kind. You don't need to eat animals ever. You will be 100% healthy as long as you don't just eat junk food. Eat a wide variety of vegan foods. You guys were writing them in the comments before. Any kind of fruits, vegetables, all the different pastas are vegan. Very rare that they have some eggs in them. Mostly they don't. So noodles, spaghetti noodles are vegan. You put tomato sauce on there. Make it spicy so it tastes good. Onions, tomatoes, all the spices are vegan. Peanut butter toast is vegan. Toast with bananas on top is vegan. Let me read this. The person writes, how many people do you think chickens kill a year versus poison ivy a year? I'm not sure what the point of your question is, Lava Shark. Thanks for the $9.99 donation. But if you would like an answer to that, you can simply put this into a search engine and you will get the facts. But here's a fact that maybe you might not have thought about before. A lot of times people think that you have to milk cows because somehow they think that cows just magically produce milk all the time. They don't. Cows produce milk because they are mothers. Cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you, but if your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you. That milk is not for you. It's true. Veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds. Put them in your shopping cart. Peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart. You can do it. You can be kind to the animals. There's no reason to hurt them. Let's get the next person in here to speak and read a card. Hi, welcome to the live stream. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, where are you in the world?
I am in Iran.
In Iran? In Iran?
Yes.
In the middle of a war
Yes.
right now?
I know.
Okay, well, thanks for coming. Do you see the
Yeah.
number here?
Yes.
What do you see? I see 19,000.8. What do you see?
Yes. I see 19,000.82.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it just went up to 19,000.9. Guys, there's 712 of you. Thank you so much for tapping on the screen. What else are you going to do? Tap on the screen like this as fast as you can and watch this little bar go to the right. See if you can beat your own score. Help us to encourage. Well, how do I pronounce your name?
Susan?
Susan. Okay, Susan, thank you so much
Yes.
for being here. Please read this card.
People are often mean to vegans online because they're jealous of them. Most people want to be vegan but just think they can't do it. They're wrong. Being vegan simply means not stealing anything from animals that was not ours to begin with. If you know that stealing is wrong, be vegan from now on.
Thank you very much for reading this card. How do you feel about what you just read?
I totally agree with it. I think I live near a farm, and it's like a farm. They kill cows every day and sell it to factories, and I don't think that cows deserve to be killed. They deserve to live their life and be happy
Yeah, well,
and be
thank
free.
you. Thank you. You sound like a really kind person. I
Thank you.
appreciate you coming here. Do you still drink cow's milk or have you stopped yet?
So once I realized what being vegan meant and what it meant to eat and kill animals, started being vegan once I realized what that was like, and I didn't want to kill any cows anymore, or like chickens or anything like that.
Yeah, you didn't want to kill any animals or steal anything from them. All right.
No.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
I hope to see you doing some videos online. It's very easy, you just pick up your camera, just film some vegan food, even if you're literally just biting into an apple and just say, apples are vegan, eat them. That's it, guys. Let's think of other little videos you can all make, okay? You take a banana, you say, bananas are vegan, eat them. That's it. Film yourself. It takes about 5 seconds. And sometimes these short videos actually, for some reason, go viral. My very first video that went viral is I just literally held a bunch of spinach and I just shook it at the screen and I said, eat your vegetables. And it was 8 seconds long and like millions and millions of people saw it. So sometimes you can do that. You can try that, guys. Just if you want to grow your accounts, sometimes the shortest videos work really well. And you don't have to be crazy. You can just, show yourself eating some fries. If you made fries yourself, or for sure they're not cooked in oil from an animal, you can say fries are vegan. And the vast majority of fries in restaurants are vegan, actually. Thank you so much for coming in, Susan.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I'm a big fan of you, and I love all your videos too.
Oh, thank you so much for saying that. I really do appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Bye, sweetheart. Bye. I hope you come back to read a card again. Bye.
I will. Bye.
All right, what a sweetheart. She sounds really nice. Wow, isn't it wonderful, guys? Let's give her a big check mark. Check mark for her. Let's tap on this, guys. Tap every single place on this check mark. Don't miss a spot. When you get over here, go all the way back. You're putting all your hearts out there. Look at this number going up here. You see that? It's 31.3. Now it's already 31.4 because you guys are amazing. Wonderful vegan animal rights activists. And even if you're not vegan yet, remember, you're at the right place to start. So Lava Shark, oh, your comment is still here. So I don't know if I answered you properly or the way that you want, but you asked me, how many people do you think chickens kill a year versus poison ivy? Yeah, I guess you're trying to make the point that chickens don't kill people. Chickens are not, they're not hurting anybody. I'm going to actually press a heart on your comment and a thumbs up. Chickens do not hurt people if you leave them alone. Leave chickens alone. But the coolest thing about it, you know that expression, don't chicken out? It implies that chickens are scared, but in fact, chickens will defend their territory. Hey, Chris, thank you so much for that beautiful decoration on the screen. That is very generous of you. Thank you so much. Let me see if you want to come in and talk to me next. I don't see Chris on here on my list, actually, but we're going to go in order, okay, guys? If you do want to speak to me and you put a decoration like that on the screen, you'll go to the top, probably. Hi, welcome to the live stream.
Hi!
Do you know how to read?
Yeah, I do know how to read.
All right. Where are you in the world, by the way?
I'm from Minnesota in United States.
All right. So what time is it there?
It is currently 11:50, almost 12 a.m.
12 a.m.? You mean
Almost.
You mean, okay, so wait, I'm Thursday over here in Italy. It is Thursday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. So you are not yet Thursday, is that right?
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
still Wednesday.
Still Wednesday for you. Okay, so cool, right? We're
You're
all
a
in
time
different.
traveler.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm ahead. I'm in the future.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Look, wait, let's see how many likes there are. You're starting at 38,000 likes. Do you see that?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, already went up by 100. They like you already. They
Oh.
like your voice, or they like the
Yay.
fact that you're trying to be happy here. You're trying to be kind. All right. Good job, guys. Keep on tapping as fast as you can. Like I said before, you're going to see a red line appear. As soon as you stop, though, a number will flash. Try to go as fast as you can, as long as you can, and beat your own record. Then let us know in the comments how much you got. All right, here you go.
Yeah. Okay. People think that being vegan is extreme, but what's actually extreme is consuming dairy that comes from cows who are forced to be pregnant and then separated from their babies so we can steal their milk. That's extreme and cruel.
Yeah. What do you think about it when you read this?
I mean, it definitely is cruel to, like, force cows into being pregnant and stuff, and, like, overall just any other animals.
Okay.
It is definitely very cruel, and I think it's really wrong.
Yeah. And so how are you doing on your vegan journey?
I just started my vegan journey really, really recently. I'm slowly coming to the realization that animals don't need to be hurt at all. It's wrong.
Yeah. That's great. I'm very proud of you. Thanks for staying
Thank
here.
you.
I hope you get your 100 clicks as soon as possible. Take screenshots of the cards. Start to do your own vegan videos. The more you start teaching about it, the more you will fall into that role. You know, there's an expression
Yeah.
called fake it till you make it. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. So in
Yeah,
your
I
mind,
have.
you're vegan. Your actions are vegan. You're just acting as if you're a vegan. And one day you'll wake up and say, somebody will say to you, like, are you vegan? Like, I haven't seen meat on your plate. You're ordering vegan burgers. Like, what's going on? And you'll be like, I think I am.
Yes, I am vegan.
Like, and you'll just
I'm proud
happen.
to be vegan.
Right? It'll just happen that way. Here is my vegan declaration day. Do you see that?
Yeah.
What is the date?
June 27th.
2016.
It's for, 2016.
Right,
For Miss Katie.
Yeah, I've been vegan now for 10 years, but I know the exact date because I was really paying attention. I was noticing that I was getting these clicks, and I noticed that I was trying to fight it. Like, I was like, well, what if I just eat ice cream from like a happy cow? All this bullshit. I went through all of it, all this justification. Or, well, what if I just eat fish? Like, they don't really feel pain. And then the vegans, yes, they do. How would you like to have a hook coming out of your mouth? How would you like to be drowned by being put underwater?
That happened to me when I was in kindergarten. I had like a little staple go in my finger, like a fish hook. It was really scary.
Oh my gosh.
So I understand how the fish feel.
Oh my
it's
God.
really scary.
Yeah, and then they're murdered by being taken out of the water. That's like you and I suffocating underwater.
Oh, that's sad.
Right? So, I got all these clicks, and then one day I was just like, okay, like, this is ridiculous. Like all of us, we're just like typing. We're like, but what about this? And you know what happened? When I was vegetarian, I tried to get into this vegan group. They had this questionnaire. They said, well, are you vegan? Are you vegan? And I'm like, yeah, I'm vegan. It's just that I eat fish or some bullshit. I don't know what I did. I wrote something, and they're like, you're not fucking vegan. Get out. I'm like, what? So that's exactly why I am the way I am, because that's how I woke up. I needed people to be really forceful with me. I was like, I'm trying to make all these little excuses, and it's like, all right, no.
I also have like 2 questions I'd like to ask.
Yeah.
So I've been tuned in for your lives for a little bit, and
hold on, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's just that I have a super chat, and it's not yellow, so it's not going to stay long, and I don't want the person to be sad.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I really apologize.
That's
Okay, so the person's name. Oh, this is Susan. Okay, she wrote, I encourage everyone in here to become vegan because right after I became vegan, I felt way better. That I wasn't killing innocent animals. Susan, I think you are the same person who was just on TikTok. I love it when you guys go back and forth. By the way, guys, on TikTok, if you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can go over there and you can see it. It's a little bit different. It's a different experience. People are writing different things. And the way that, like what Susan just did right now, is she donated $4.99. Thank you so much for supporting my work here, by the way, Susan. And she got to teach something to re-emphasize the message, because it's like a chalkboard over here on both of these platforms. When you're typing, You're typing messages to help teach vegan facts. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Susan. And the only reason I know it's the same person because you spell your name, Susan, Sosan. I thank you so much. Big hug to you, my sweetheart. Guys, it is really nice to know there's good people in the world. And I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. So I've been tuning in for your lives for like a really long time now. I mean, like years and such. And I know you've like talked about being a teacher in the past. And I just wanted to ask, like, it's kind of a follow-up question. Like, first of all, what grade did you used to teach?
Okay, so first of all, I started my life out by going to nursing school. I became a nurse and I taught as a nurse I didn't teach. I worked as a nurse for 25 years. I worked in the intensive care unit. I worked in emergency. I worked in orthopedics. I worked in post-operative care. I worked in geriatrics. I worked in psychiatry. I worked in like pretty much every area because I'm a very curious person. So I wanted to become really good at these different areas. Thank you. Thank you for the puppy kissing me. Guys on YouTube are like, what the fuck's going on? What's she talking about? Because on TikTok, guys, they put these like cartoon things and anyway, whatever. All right, TikTok, YouTube people, you guys, trust me, it's a little more relaxing over here where you guys are. One second, I just have to put this, somebody goes, God will never support killing. It says in Genesis, loving God will never support that. If God truly is kind, God would be vegan. Yeah, I think he made a mistake with the way he designed the planet. All right, so I started off as a nurse, and then I realized that a lot of people were not taking care of their health. And a lot of people, even though I would teach them all kinds of stuff, they would just keep eating junk food. They were dying from heart attacks. I remember one time I was doing CPR on this extremely fat lady, like who I'd been talking to and saying, you got to eat healthy. She kept coming back to the hospital. I said, you got to eat healthier. Like, have you done your exercise, trying to be loving and whatever. And then she died and we had to do CPR on her. And I was like doing CPR. And I don't know if you've ever done CPR, but it is exhausting. Especially
I've done CPR. I'm a fire explorer, so we have to like train with like CPR. So.
Right. So if you have a really big person and you're doing CPR, and you have to push quite hard because you have to go through all the fat to get their heart to go, and you have to go extremely fast. And I was doing this on her, just like pumping away, and all the doctors and everybody was giving her all this emergency life-saving drugs. And all I was thinking, I started realizing I was actually angry with her. I was like, why didn't you listen to me? Why did you keep not listening to me? And then I realized, you know what? I part of me felt like, why should I be here doing this when she doesn't even care about herself? And then I thought, no, she's just was brainwashed by the meat, dairy, and egg industries, just not taught to love herself. So I thought, what can I do? I can go to children, start when they're younger. So I decided to become a school teacher. And when you teach English as a second language, which was my specialty, so I went to university for 4 years.
Yeah.
You can teach whatever you want as long as you are teaching the language. So I thought, this is perfect. I can teach them about the environment. Every time you're teaching the words about animals, you can talk about animals. You're teaching all the names of the foods. So yeah, I taught the entire school. So I taught 365 kids.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
So I took my little cart with my little ukulele and all my books and my pom-poms. What happened?
Gift goal, I believe.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Thanks a lot, guys. Guys, tap on the screen when people do good things. We're up to 68.1 thousand. Wow. Okay. So as I was going from class to class with all my stuff, I was able to do a good job with that. I taught 3 grade 1 classes in that school. So I went from 1 grade 1 class to the next, to the next. Then I did 3 grade 2 classes. Then I went and taught 3 grade 3 classes, and 3 grade 4 classes, 3 grade 5 classes, 3 grade 6 classes, and 3 special needs classes. So it's very hard for me to actually get to know the students' names.
Because it's a lot of students.
We only see them about an hour and a half a week. They were French kids, and I was teaching them English. But still, there were some lovely kids. You know, some kids are like almost all, actually every single kid was extremely curious when I became vegan. Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much. When I became vegan, all the kids were really curious. And so they were asking me about it. And then they were becoming vegan. But their parents at home,
sweet.
but their parents did not understand what was going on. And so the parents were like phoning the school principal and saying, what is she teaching them? Like, why is my kid not drinking cow's milk? Why does my kid want soy milk now? Like, and so I realized, you know what? The best place for me to teach would be online because I have a lot more freedom. Thank you. And I could reach thousands and thousands of people.
So it's like a lot of like younger kids that you kind of taught to like preteens.
Yeah, elementary school, grade 1
Yeah.
till grade 6.
Okay. So the like way I've noticed you taught veganism is like you talk about like how they're like explicitly like forced into like pregnancy and stuff in like sexual terms and such.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, did you like actually teach them that way?
No, not in
Like,
school.
or did you do it in a more like friendly, like
No.
PG? Okay.
Of course not. I was very careful in school because they're just
Okay.
kids. And no, it's totally different. Here, you're supposed to be 13 and over for one thing, whereas my students were all under that age. Well, of course,
Yeah.
we've taught in different ways. I mean, for example, there was a book, and the book that I was teaching English to the French kids said, "Pigs give us bacon." So I said to the kids,
True in some ways, but like maybe not for vegans.
well, no, pigs do not
They
give us
shouldn't be given for bacon.
pigs do not cut off their body part and put it in a plastic saran wrap container and give it to us. They
No,
don't
it's wrong.
do that.
It's sad.
And so I'm teaching English, remember, to the French kids. So I'm like, do pigs, give us bacon? Do they, est-ce qu'ils se coupent eux-mêmes? I was speaking, I'm not supposed to speak in French, but every once in a while I had to just really make something clear, And
Yeah,
so,
like translate so it's more obvious.
yeah, and so the kids are like, no. I'm like, okay, everyone get out your big markers. Let's put a big X through that because that's a lie. So you can imagine the school principal, like, why do the kids have all these X's in their book? Because also when we were talking about food, I said to them, there was a fish there. A fish is food. I said, is a fish food or an animal? And they're like, it's an animal. I said, right, so it's not supposed to be here in the food section. Cross it out, and we'll just write fish over the animal section. So yeah, it was pretty interesting, but it limited my freedom for sure. And so I decided I wanted to teach online instead. Well, I didn't actually decide. It started because of COVID. We were forced to teach online. And when we were online,
I remember,
when we were teaching online, it was great because the kids who were lazy and never wanted to do anything, they never came to class. So I only had all the nice kids there. So it was really fun.
Oh, that's nice. And the other question I have is I remember a while ago, because I used to watch like Ben of the Week, he made the little video about you. And in the video, it said he found meat in your fridge. I'm just really curious.
So I've made
You don't have to answer?
I've made multiple videos about that. I've
I
talked
guess
about
I just
it.
haven't seen them.
I will go ahead and repeat it, and I've repeated it on multiple live streams. So basically, he lied. It's a very, very long story. I'll try to make it short. Okay.
Yeah.
People in my neighborhood knew that I was vegan. They knew that I was on TikTok. As you can see in the comment section, people think it's funny to be mean to vegans for some reason. It's really a bizarre thing. We're trying
it's like really disappointing.
So I was out. I'd parked my car at a store. I came back, and there was a meat stick in my windshield. So,
yeah, I remember that.
So I knew that somebody was probably watching me and filming, and I couldn't see them. They were seeing what I was going to do. So there was a garbage can near me. I thought I could take it and I could put it in the garbage can. But then I thought, this is a dead body of an innocent animal, and it's here. I'm going to make a video about it for my YouTube channel or my TikTok.
So feeling like maternal.
So I took this home. As soon as I got home, well, I had to put away groceries, I had to do stuff. So I just stuck it in the back of the fridge. And after a while, I kind of forgot about it. But every once in a while, I'd see it and I'd say, I have to do a video about this. But I was so upset. I was so sad. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So when he was there, I told him that story. I actually said, okay, I'm going to show you something. I said, turn the camera off for a sec. So he turned the camera off.
I remember. Like,
So
he
when,
turned it off
just a
when
minute,
you said
please,
that.
just a minute. When he said, when I said turn the camera off, he used that to make it seem like I was trying to hide something. I wasn't. What I said to him is, I said, remember your promise, Ben. You're not going to twist this. You're going to play the whole thing. Now I'm going to explain to you what happened. What did he do? He lied. He twisted it and made it seem like I was trying to hide something. I wasn't. I told the entire truth to him. I thought he was evil. I thought he was despicable. I let this guy, this YouTuber, into my home. He slept in our house. Like, he did so many unethical, cruel things that I really lost faith in a lot of people. The good news, though, is that eventually, after about 2 more years.
Yeah, I heard he's vegan now.
He became vegan.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah. So you see, when I say it takes 100 clicks to become vegan, you see how hard it is for some people? Like, he really didn't want to be vegan. But after a while, I guess his conscience just rubbed away at him. And he realized he had to. And now he was on that show, Jubilee.
Yeah.
And so he was there as representing a veganism. So thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much to everybody who's been tapping on the screen. I hope you come back again and read a card next time. Let's listen to a song again, guys, for a second, about why you shouldn't be drinking cow's milk or eating cheese. You definitely don't have to. Each time you drink cow's milk or eat cheese, you pay someone to kidnap a baby cow from his crying mother and kill him so humans can steal the milk that belonged to her baby. Where the hell is your empathy? Thank you guys for listening. Yeah, hopefully you have empathy. Hopefully you realize that, whoops, you don't need to eat cheese or cow's milk. You don't need to be cruel to the animals ever again. It's a reminder here. Each time you drink cow's milk or you eat cheese, you are paying somebody to hurt these innocent animals. Now, when I say the word rape, I mean it. These are bad farmers who do this. All right, thank you. Thank you, honey. Oh, my husband gave me a delicious breakfast. Wow. Thanks a lot. Oatmeal. Yeah, it's morning over here, guys. I've got some oatmeal here with some hazelnuts in it, some goji berries, some cranberries, hemp seeds, chia seeds, soy milk. Yeah, amazing. Hold on, I gotta put this on something. Just a sec. Maybe I can put it on my I have a little container here. It's that. There we go. I'll keep this here so people who come in know that we're talking about the animals. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate everyone. Thanks for subscribing, guys, on YouTube. And thank you for being here also on TikTok. And yes, my husband is vegan too, of course. He is vegan. Why would he hurt animals? Why would a good man pay people to hurt animals? Good men are not bullies to the animals. Good men save animals. So of course he's vegan. All good men are vegan. That is true. If you're a good man, let us know. Who are you? Tell us in the comments. Somebody says they love me. Thank you. Thank you, Jax, for saying that you love vegans. Thank you guys over here on my YouTube channel. You're proud to be vegan. That's excellent, Ben. Thank you so much for that. I'm so proud of you too for being vegan. Yes, so many vegan people, all this wonderful vegan decor. Can you make a song about me and Lucas being examples and vegan decor? Hi Tatum, well, I make a song about you. Maybe I'll consider that. All right. But just remember, it's not really about you guys, right? It's about the animals. And I do thank you for being here. Also, because there's so many of you guys making vegan decor, like That Vegan for Life right now, who just wrote, be kind, be great, be vegan. That's real. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're very kind. And I'm going to keep repinning you guys' messages over here on YouTube. Thank you to everyone who keeps writing vegan facts like plants have protein. You guys write that. If you want a job to do, that's what you can do to help. If you're sitting there thinking right now, how can I help the animals? Well, that's how. You do the job of in the comment section, writing things. And also in my regular videos, all the regular, not just here on the live streams, teach people things. That's how you can really help. All right, guys, let me just see. I'm going to get a couple more people in here. We have Hayden next. Hi, Hayden. You ready to read a card?
Yeah. Sorry, if I have a lisp, I have my Invisalign in. So, sorry about that.
That's okay. If I sound funny, it's because I'm eating breakfast.
No worries.
Okay.
All right.
For those who don't know, Invisalign is a sort of like some braces, right?
Yeah, it's like a retainer, but instead of like having the actual braces on, it like moves your teeth like braces. Yeah.
Little by little, and it's clear, right? How does it feel? Are you okay with it? Does it hurt?
So the first like few weeks, like your teeth like are in like this weird phase where they're like trying to move, and then like it gets easier as it goes on, but at first it hurts pretty bad.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
Poor you. Okay. All right.
All right.
Here you go.
People think that being vegan is extreme, but what's actually extreme is eating an egg McMuffin from McMurder, which contains stolen eggs from a mother chicken, and bacon or sausage, which is 6 months old, baby pig who is raised in a prison and killed in a gas chamber.
Does that sound
Wait,
extreme?
is that true?
It is true.
Are they actually killed in gas chambers?
They actually are. People don't realize that pigs can live
I did not know that.
pigs can live for many, many years, but they always kill them at just 6 months old because it would cost these companies, these people, so much money to keep feeding them and keeping them alive. So as soon as they get just big enough, they kill them, and it is extremely sad. So first of all, they live a lifetime of hell on factory farms, which is where they all live. This is how they're born. Have you seen this before?
I don't think I've seen that image before, but I think I've seen like similar. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so I'm kind of like new to veganism, so I was just curious, like, if the main concern is like killing animals or like taking stuff from them, like maybe are like ethical farms like a thing, I guess? Like, would that be like, how do you view that, I guess? I don't know, like, I'm just curious.
So, just so you know, I asked all these questions myself about 10 years ago. Right? We all want to try to we all want to wiggle out of doing what we have to do.
Right.
We'll try anything. We're like, but I still want to eat bacon. So like, maybe if I eat a happy pig that had a happy life and was killed. But let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're having a happy life, is there a right way to do the wrong thing?
Is there a right way to do the wrong thing? I guess it's like subjective. I guess it depends on like what the wrong thing is.
Well, if I want to kill you, apparently humans taste like pigs a lot. I read that.
Okay.
They taste like pigs. They taste like bacon. If I wanted to eat you, is it okay for me to do that if you had a happy life?
If I had a happy life, would it be okay to eat me?
Mm-hmm.
Probably not.
Probably.
I'd say no.
Probably. I think
no,
you know.
I'd have to say no. Objectively, I'd have to say no.
So the pigs they're put in a cage, and they are lowered into CO2 gas, which feels like they're being burned from the inside out. It is torture.
Okay,
it's not like,
when
you watch videos and you see people that want to end their life and they go into their garage, close the garage door, turn the engine on, and they just like fall asleep to the fumes, right? And never wake up. That's not the same. This is hell. You can watch the videos of it. Simply go to watch the documentary called Dominion on YouTube. Have you seen any documentaries yet?
I saw one. It was on Netflix a little while ago, but it was just about like one farm that was super unethical.
Okay, watch this. Take a screenshot of this, please.
All right, Dominion.
Yeah, take a screenshot.
I
Every
screenshot.
single person here, take a screenshot. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. Guys.
Yeah. All brave and smart people want to learn